guys, it's Sarina, and we're doing Get Ready With Me. I'm here with one of my absolute favorites. Oh my gosh, my hairstylist, Miriam at Château de M. Miriam, you've been doing my hair for 25 years.
At least 25 years.
Yes.
A long time.
A very long time, and you did Sammy's first ever
Yes.
real big girl haircut.
Yes.
For those who do not know, and how could they not know, but Sammy is our blessed,
Of course.
my blessed daughter, but you know.
Yeah. My niece.
Yes. So Miriam, I'm so excited. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna cut my hair, right?
So we're gonna cut your hair and give it some nice lines because later on we're going to do your straight and back. Right now we need a haircut, split ends in there where they gotta go, a nice, conditioning treatment, shine, and all that good stuff to give it a little more light.
Yes, it definitely needs
Hair.
light.
Yeah.
And it is, International Women's Month. And we're also recognizing incredible women, and I just want you to know how incredible and inspiring I think you are.
Oh, thank you.
You are.
You are too. Thank you.
Okay, let's get started.
Shampoo your hair with a hydrating shampoo, and then I'm going to put on a deep conditioning treatment that'll set on your hair for a couple of minutes. It'll give her more conditioning, softness, and shine. Much needed
Yes.
right now, and it will look beautiful at the end. You watch.
And I have very naturally curly hair, but I straighten my hair, which is another video that we need to do, right?
Yeah,
but I
that's a different process.
That's a whole different process. But because I have to straighten my hair every single day, it is more coarse, I would say, and it gets dry very easily. So
Yes,
ladies out
yes.
there who are constantly having to put something hot on your hair or doing your hair, it is very important to get your to get your hair
Absolutely.
cut and do things like this.
Absolutely, maintain your haircuts. Just those dry ends, don't let them go because they become split ends. They continue splitting and splitting. When people think they have that misconception that you want to grow your hair out, however, or long. However, if you don't trim those dry ends, they'll split and they will continue splitting in half. And then you have more damage, and then you have to cut a lot more. So we don't want that. In order to avoid that, we have to, of course, we have to use good products. Are very important. Professional products are very important. And that's what we're going to be doing with you. Like we always do.
Yay.
So yes.
So Miriam, I wanted to talk to you again about the products, and I'll let you take it over, but you always say it's very important to invest in products, right?
Absolutely, it's important to have good professional hair products on your hair. Like today I'm using KEK. It's an amazing line. This one is their hydrating shampoo, very concentrated. You don't need that much really. I did a couple of pumps because I just opened this bottle, so it's not coming out. So, but you need very little, as you can tell, and you have a lot of hair. Right, just emulsify a little bit like that, and we start applying it. But it's an incredible line. It really is going to condition your hair and clean it very, very well. It smells amazing.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it
smells
does.
really good.
Wow, that smells so good.
But honestly, it's important to use good products because these products do not contain any sulfates or anything that's going to harm your scalp or your hair. Look how much is lathering.
Wow, with
For
just a
that,
little
it's
bit.
like, with a little bit, it's amazing.
So I have to tell people out there too. So when I first started, my job, I made $18,000 a year, and that was actually a lot as an anchor, 18,000. So at that time, of course, what I'm saying, ladies, is I completely understand, like when you're on a budget and maybe you cannot afford the hair products or the line, but if you can do it and save $1 here, $1 there, and invest in things like this, in the long run, it pays off.
Yes.
Right, Miriam?
Yes, absolutely. Because an expensive product is not going to give you the results that you want, and then you're going to be spending more. buying more and buying more, and you're not gonna go anywhere. But then when you can buy the real thing and use little. I mean, like I said, look how much I use on her hair, and look how much is lather, right?
Right.
So again, this is gonna give her a lot of conditioning, a lot of shine, and I'll be using, instead of using regular conditioner, I'm gonna use the mask on her hair. And I don't need to leave it for a long time. I'm just gonna leave it for like 3 minutes. And it's gonna give us an amazing result on her hair. You'll see. Okay. With your haircut, so what is it that we like today?
Well, Miriam, for years, now decades, I always say I'd leave it in your hands. Honestly.
Well, just because I know you, if you were a new client, it will be a different conversation. But since I know your hair and I've been doing your hair for a while, I want to say we're just gonna clean those ends.
Okay.
Definitely, because we already hydrate your hair. And I believe we're gonna do some long layers. You have them, but I want to define them a little more.
Okay.
Just because when you want to wear it wavy or curly, then it looks better.
You know, and honestly, that is so interesting because as you've noticed, I have been wearing my hair in, straight like an anchor, like I used to all the time. But now that looks have changed so much, also curling it. And Anthony Toledo, who's my amazing intern here, I think Miriam also has he has some questions for you as you cut my hair.
Yeah, sure.
For the women that come in here, like, are their moods like completely different after they get their hair done? Like what is it like?
100%. Honestly, hair is so important for anybody. I always say hair is that accessory that you cannot take off. You're stuck with it. It's not a wig, it's not an extension. It is an extension of yourself, but you can just take it on off. So it's very important that once you do a client and they're of course super happy and stuff, their mood changes so much. Always.
And as a hairdresser, like, do you like feel like it's like do you love just doing this? And
I can't think in a better profession than this, honestly, because it makes people good, right? Definitely makes you happy, and once you see yourself in the mirror and you like the image that you're looking at and you're happy, your whole world changes, right? Your whole day will change as well. So it's important, absolutely. And I love to see that the before and after, like we just got to see with her. You'll see what I'm talking about.
And you're not only making people happy, but you're like learning about their lives and
100%.
Oh, I love that question.
We connect, Some of our best friends, and Michelle is here behind me, and she will not she will not say, oh no, that's not true. Some of our best friends come from behind the chair. From being a hairdresser and talking to people, and they tell us their deepest feelings and all that, and
it's like therapy.
It's a therapy. We're
some people
therapies. we call ourselves therapies.
Oh, I love that, but it is
right?
It is so true.
Yes,
it is so true.
And by the way, we don't get paid for that, but we do it because we love you guys.
And you guys should get paid for it.
We're kind of. We love what we do, and that's what matters, right? But yeah, definitely, it's a wonderful profession that it keeps you in touch with people, and no matter the situation, whether they're finding a new job and they want to look good, they have to look good, or they're going through a personal thing, it's a great thing to help them to change their looks and stuff. Sometimes I had clients that were going through some deep stuff, and they were like, cut my hair and change the color, and they'll be very dramatic. I'm like, whoa, let's talk. What's going on? And they're like, well, this happened. I'm like, okay, don't take it on yourself. I always say, don't take it on you. Let's talk about this. And they're like, at the end, they're like, thank you for listening, because I was gonna take it on myself. Like, okay, I wouldn't let you do that anyway. So, yeah,
That's good.
it is fun. Yes. So here we are. We're just going to do some touching on those ends because we want to keep the length, but yet I want to give you movement with those long layers, right?
Yes, love it.
So now that your hair is nice and
Hydrated.
and moisturized, all that good stuff, it's gonna be fabulous once we're done.
Miriam, you're using a very fancy hairdryer, right? Is this your new hairdryer?
This is my new hair dryer. You know, I'm all about new toys. So, as you can tell, her hair is very curly in there, and we're blow drying already just to make it nice and smooth. But I have this new toy. It's infrared. I don't know if you can see the red light in there. It's ionic, and it's supposed to. Well, not supposed to, it does. It smooths out her hair faster, dries it faster, and the infrared light is supposed to make her hair grow faster and in a healthier way. And I don't know if you've seen all those face masks that they have the red light, the red, like technology, right? Infrared or whatever. This one, that's what this blow dryer has. So I make the joke, you know, and so I'm making your hair longer, but I'm making myself younger. But anyhow, so no, it blow dries very nicely. Really like it. It's lightweight and hair like yours, you know, it's thick. You have a lot, and it's curly, and it's just, you can put it against it and it's not gonna burn it because of the ionic technology they have. I mean, it's really nice.
What is, and Anthony might have some questions too. Miriam, so what is ionic technology?
Well, the ionic technology, they use negative ions. And negative ions, you know, they're positive and negative ions. Positive ions are not good for you. They're not good at all. You know, they're found in dust and things that you don't want around your body. Negative ions are all over nature. Like if you stand next to a waterfall and that forest that you feel next to is all those ions, negative ions, you know, through the water, and the force of the water is forming. It gives you that energy, right? It's good. As well as they're infusing those negative ions in products like blow dryers and hair products like this, or tools, I should say, and they're great for the hair. They're great for the skin. And so again, I used to work hair shows where I would teach, and we will sit there with hair with the blow dryer and the client's hair, and we'll say, okay, you tell me how long before I move the blow dryer from the hair. We'll have a completely long talk with them, and we'll continue keeping the hair with the blow dryer pointing at them, and they're like, okay, move it, you're gonna burn her hair. It's like, no, you can't burn it.
I have to say,
Which
it is
is great.
incredible. It is incredible because a lot of times it gets, you know, you're like, ooh, it's so hot because the heat, but it's not hot.
You don't feel it.
You don't feel it.
You don't
Yeah,
feel
I'm
it.
sure it's hot, but
Exactly.
yeah, we don't feel it.
Exactly. And so nowadays the hot tools are so much better made. They really are changing the industry and the hair. I love it. I love it. For years I used very heavy duty blow dryers. They were like really hurting my shoulder, and they were very loud as well. So I claim I'm a little deaf because of that.
Wow.
So, but yeah, they know their stuff.
So I unless Anthony has a question, my question is though, the public, anybody can buy this type of hairdryer?
Yeah.
Are they
You
super-
can
are they-
buy it online. Yes. You
Are
can buy
they
it online. They're professional, but yes, you can. Yeah. That's the good thing. They're there for the public as well.
What's the price point, Miriam? Are they super
You know, they're not
expensive?
bad. They go anywhere from $179 to $250, which are very good, and I highly recommend them. So yeah, that's the new thing on the industry is this type of blow dryers. So yeah, love them. Okay,
Wowzer.
final result.
I love it. Of course, I don't have any makeup on, so I do need
That's
to do
okay.
that as we
That's
get
okay.
ready with me. But
That's okay.
Miriam, what do I always say? I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna toast. Because ladies, this is my mantra, right? What do I always say, Miriam, after you get your hair done? You need to go out.
Of course, you have to go out. You can't waste this hair. Hello. All that time. Please, you gotta go out.
Yeah.
You're the best.
All right, darling. It's always
Love
a pleasure
you.
having you in my chair.
Absolutely. So Miriam Leyva, Château de M Salon. Seriously, honestly, you know, March is International Women's Month, but it should be all year long. So
Amen.
whenever you see this video, it's always celebrating incredible and inspiring women like you, Miriam.
Oh, thank you, darling. Like you too.
For Sammy though, at first she